Well, I'm here with an extension of one of my hobbies. Those of you who've watched some of my videos probably have picked up that I'm quite a Civil War historian. And really the reason for that starts when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and my grandfather took me to the Antietam battlefield on a little vacation one summer. And for some reason, you know, that period in history just stuck with me, and I've had a fascination with it forever. And over the years, I collected toy soldiers. I have a large library, and I began to do research about my family and actually found out that my great-great-great-grandfather was in the 6th U.S. Cavalry, and his brother was in the cavalry with him. They were at Gettysburg and several other large battles. The brother was actually captured outside of Gettysburg, and another great-great-great-grandfather was captured and ended up going to Andersonville and actually died in Andersonville prison. So, you know, there is that family connection. My grandmother even gave me a sword when she saw that I had the interest. And why she had this, I don't know, but she actually gave me a sword that had belonged to the longest surviving Civil War veteran that lived in North Jackson, Ohio, west of us. And again, I don't know how she got it, but she gave it to me, and it's one of my most cherished possessions. But over the years, as I said, I collected toy soldiers, and as I got older, I kept doing that. And my wife realized that I just had a collection and nothing really to do with it. And one day she said, "You really need to display these things." And I said, "Yeah, it would be sort of fun." I said, I'm a little kid at heart, and I said, that would really be fun. So she found me an old broken down display case from a museum in Pittsburgh, and it was in shatters, broken glass, the wood was a mess. And what she did is she went and had it entirely rebuilt, and she gave that to me. And I was able to begin building a diorama, and it took about 6 or 7 years to get it to this point. And it's just a personal thing I do, and again, I guess it's the kid in me, but it's also the fascination with the history and my family's part in the history. And every once in a while I change this. I'll change it up. On a winter day, I'll come up here and spend an entire day, spend 8-10 hours in here and change things around and try to do something historic. I have friends that have younger kids that really get a kick out of taking a look at it, so I always like to let them visit, or they'll bring them by so they can take a look at it, because young kids are like more eye level with this, and so it's sort of fascinating for them. But again, this comes from something that I've done forever, and that's that whole history, as I said, has been sort of part of my life, and I imagine it will be with me forever. And I just thought you might get a kick out of seeing this, and another little bit of me and my family and my family's history.